Have you ever felt like you are carrying the weight of the whole world on your shoulders? You wake up in the morning and your chest feels heavy. You're worried about money, worried about your family, and you're just scared of what might happen next. It feels like no matter how hard you try, life keeps pushing you down. We've all been there. But what if I told you that the biggest problem isn't what is happening around you? The real problem is actually what is happening inside your mind. Today, I'm going to share a heart-touching story from a small village. It's a story about a young woman who was drowning in fear and the simple wisdom that saved her. This isn't just a story, it's a lesson on how to change your life starting today. Let's take a journey to a small, dusty village. It wasn't a rich place. The houses were made of mud and brick, and the roads were uneven. The people there worked very, very hard just to put food on the table. In the middle of this village, there was a huge, ancient banyan tree. Its roots were deep, and its branches spread out wide, giving shade to anyone who needed it. And right near that tree lived an old lady named Bibi Fatima. Now, Bibi Fatima was very special. She had silver hair covered by her scarf and a face full of wrinkles. These wrinkles showed she'd lived a long, long life. She'd lost her husband years ago, and she lived all by herself. By all accounts, she should have been lonely or sad, but she wasn't. Her eyes were always bright. She always had a gentle smile on her face. While everyone else in the village was rushing around, stressed about the rain or the crops, she sat calmly by her door. She was like a peaceful island in the middle of a stormy ocean. One hot afternoon, a young woman named Ayesha came running to Bibi Fatima's house. Ayesha was a mess. Her eyes were red and puffy from crying, and she was shaking. You could feel her panic just by looking at her. Ayesha collapsed near Bibi Fatima's feet and sobbed uncontrollably. She said, "I don't know what to do anymore, Dottie. I'm so scared." Bibi Fatima gently touched Ayesha's head. She asked, "What is wrong, my child? Why so many tears?" Ayesha tried to catch her breath. She said, "It's my husband, Ahmed. He went to the big city months ago to find a job because we had no money left. He hasn't sent a single penny. The food jar is almost empty. My children are going to go hungry. I feel like something terrible has happened to him. I feel like my life is completely over." Ayesha was spiraling into darkness. You know that feeling, right? When one bad thought leads to another, and suddenly you're imagining the worst-case scenario. She wasn't just worried, she was living in a nightmare she had created in her head. This is what we often call anxiety and overthinking. Bibi Fatima didn't panic. She didn't gasp or cry with her. Instead, she looked at Ayesha with calm eyes. She asked a very strange question. She said, "Ayesha, tell me, what do you think is going to happen?" Ayesha cried, "I think he's lost. I think we will starve. I think bad things are coming." Bibi Fatima nodded slowly. She said, "When you think bad things are coming, you feel weak, don't you? Your body feels heavy and you can't think straight." Ayesha nodded. "Yes, exactly." Bibi Fatima smiled and said, "Let me tell you a secret about the power of your mind. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant seeds of fear, you will grow a jungle of panic. But if you plant seeds of hope, you will grow strength. Right now, you are watering the weeds." Ayesha wiped her face and asked, "But how can I think of good things when everything is going wrong? My reality is bad, Dottie." Bibi Fatima held her hand. She said, "Ayesha, listen to me carefully. There once was a man who sat by a river, crying because he had no shoes. He screamed at God, asking why his life was so hard. Then he saw a man who had no feet, yet that man was smiling at the sun. The man with no shoes stopped crying. He realized while he was crying about shoes, he forgot to be thankful for his feet. This is the secret to overcoming hard times. You have your health, you have your children, you have your hands to work, and you have your faith. Do you trust in the Almighty?" Ayesha looked down, ashamed. "Yes, I do." "Then show it," Bibi Fatima said firmly. "Worrying is like praying for what you don't want. Every time you imagine your husband is dead, you're inviting that sorrow. Every time you say we will starve, you're closing the doors of opportunity." Then Bibi Fatima gave her a challenge. She said, "Go home, Ayesha. For the next 7 days, you are not allowed to say anything negative. When you wake up, do not say, 'Oh no, another hard day.' Instead, you must say, 'Today is a gift and help is on the way.' You must act as if everything is going to be fine." Ayesha thought this sounded impossible. How could she pretend to be happy? But she respected Bibi Fatima, so she agreed to try. Ayesha went home. The situation hadn't changed yet, the money was still not there, but Ayesha decided to change. This is the core of positive thinking. The next morning, instead of crying in bed, she woke up early. She washed her face and looked at the sun. She said out loud, "Today will be a good day. Allah is watching over us." She didn't have much food, but she cooked what she had with love. She played with her children instead of scolding them out of stress. Instead of sitting at home waiting, she went to a neighbor's farm. Because she looked calm and willing, she asked, "Do you need any help today?" The neighbor was surprised to see her so composed. He said, "Actually, yes, we need help harvesting vegetables." Ayesha worked hard all day. She earned a little bit of rice and vegetables to take home. She did this day after day. She stopped imagining her husband was hurt. Instead, she closed her eyes and imagined him finding a great job. She imagined him coming home with a smile. She kept a candle of hope burning in her heart. She was practicing daily gratitude. Her children saw their mother smiling, so they started smiling too. The atmosphere in her small house changed from fear to peace. 3 weeks later, something happened. The village postman rang his bicycle bell outside Ayesha's house. He waved a letter in the air. Ayesha ran to the door, her heart beating fast, but this time it was beating with excitement, not fear. Her hands shook as she opened the envelope. Inside, there was a stack of money and a letter from Ahmed. It read, "My dearest Ayesha, I am so sorry for the silence. I lost my phone and my bag when I first arrived. It was very hard, but I found a job at a construction site. I worked double shifts day and night to save enough to send this to you. I'm safe and I'm making good money now. I'll be home soon." Ayesha fell to her knees. She cried, but these were tears of joy and thankfulness. She didn't run to buy food first. She ran straight to Bibi Fatima's house. She laughed and cried as she showed her the letter. Bibi Fatima didn't look surprised at all. She just smiled her warm, wrinkly smile under the tree. She said, "You see, my child, the letter came today, but you saved yourself 3 weeks ago. You saved yourself the moment you decided to stop being afraid. When you changed your mind, you changed your energy. And when you changed your energy, you changed your life." This story teaches us something very deep about mindset and success. We often think that we will be happy when the problems go away, but Bibi Fatima taught Ayesha that it works backwards. You have to find the calm before the storm ends. If Ayesha kept crying, she might have been too sick to work. She might have missed the neighbor's offer. Her fear would have paralyzed her. Your mind is a powerful tool. It's like the security guard at the door of your life. If you let negative thoughts enter, they will destroy your home. But if you stand guard and say, "No, I choose hope," then miracles can happen. Many people search for the secret to a happy life. They look for it in money, in big houses, or in other people. But the secret was right there, under the banyan tree. The secret is that the world is a mirror. If you frown at it, it frowns back. If you smile at it, eventually it has to smile back. You hold the pen to your own story. Don't let fear write the chapters of your life. You write them yourself and make them full of hope and courage. I really hope this story of Ayesha and Bibi Fatima touched your heart today. I hope it gave you a little bit of light today. If you're going through a hard time, remember, seasons change. Winter never stays forever. Spring always comes. Just keep your mind strong and keep moving forward. If you found value in this video and you want to fill your life with more positivity, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It really helps the video reach more people who might be struggling. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Pure Growth. We're building a family here of people who want to be better every single day. Thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling, trust the process, and I will see you in the next video.